Hey, what's up guys, it's me, Gypsy. The video I have for you guys tonight is the Arizona State Prison in Florence, Arizona. Florence, Arizona is a small southern central Arizona town with a very big history, much of which is either still in use or preserved. It has 3 state prisons within its limits, including the Arizona State Prison Complex built in 1908 by inmates. It was constructed to take the place of the human territorial prison. It is also included a very unique detail that remains more modernized form today, the death chamber. It is here where many men have taken their last breath, sometimes painfully, as they were left with the final thoughts of the crimes they committed. Although with those incarcerated who died within the prison confines, there were also those who lost their lives in the line of duty, most notably 2 officers who fled during a 1973 prison riot. The ways of capital punishment have changed over the years, and in the early part of the 20th century, hanging was still done in many prisons. In this particular death chamber, the prisoner was taken up to the scaffolding just above where their cells were located. A trapdoor was beneath them, as they had a noose placed around their neck. When the time came, the trapdoor was open and they hung there until death, which was not always quick and merciful. That's a scary thought. In 1933, the rather archaic method of execution was replaced with the gas chamber. Many of the highways and the bridges over the San Pedro River were built by the prisoners that were housed just a short distance away in the complex. Wow, I didn't even know that. I really didn't. That's amazing. Wow. This was not an uncommon occurrence, as convicts were looked at as an extremely cheap source of labor. And amazingly, they still use prisoners to do work and stuff because they don't want to pay people to do it. While many incidents happened at the prison over the years, there was one in particular that took the lives of 2 correctional officers while they were trying to get a cell block riot under control. Dale Moore, age 33, was on duty June 2nd, 1973, when a mattress was set on fire by an inmate. During the attempt to put out the fire, Officer Moore was stabbed to death by some of the other prisoners. When Officer Ted Buckley came in to assist, he was murdered as well. He was only 26. Wow, that is really young, and that is sad. Even though the prison is still in use, the tales and legends of spirits have thrived, especially in the death house. This is the part of the complex where the gas chamber has awaited those who are sentenced to death for nearly 8 years. Wow, that's a lot of years. And as much more painful and for many years before. It is here and in cell block 3 that many of the reported paranormal sightings happen. The deaths of these 2 guards, as well as the countless hours of pain, remorse, anger, and fear that were experienced within its walls, had given birth to many stories of hauntings. Cell block 3, where the riot took place, has had the unusual cast of characters. Apparitions, voices that seem to have no source, along with unexplained cold spots and doors that open and close on their own. Granted, these are all very likely explainable, but given the grim history of the area itself, it does not give for the imagination to thrive. It is difficult to even imagine some of the horrors that happen. Men sent to their deaths, pain and suffering, along with the true evil that comes into the conscience of some of those who lost their lives because they killed first. This doesn't even include ones who might have even been innocent of a crime that were put in jail for no reason. If you guys want me to look up anything else, just leave it in the comments below and I'll write it down and I'll look it up. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will have more videos for you guys soon. And like I said, if you guys have any places you want me to look up, even if it's in your state, just leave it in the comments down below and I will write it down and I will look it up. Have a great night.